Everybody, Zen Witch here with a look at the astrology forecast for the week starting August 24th, 2020. Geez. And it's just a voiceover today because you don't need to see my wet hair that often. So let's look at this chart. Again, this is for northeast of the country around where I am, though I've got my location blocked out. But let's look at everything centers around this Jupiter-Pluto-Saturn mess, retrograde mess that's been going on in Capricorn for months now. But let's look at what's kicking things off. So in astrology, things don't stand alone. You need to see what's being triggered. Typically, the faster moving planets, particularly the moon, are the ones that trigger moon and sun. So the sun's going to move a degree a day. The moon is going to move like a degree every 2.5 hours, something like that. So let's see what's setting things off. We've got Venus opposing Jupiter. So Venus at 16 degrees in Cancer. That alone, I'm having a Venus return right now because I have my Venus in Cancer. I'm having a Mercury return as well. Kind of fun. It just means that you show affection in a very nurturing way. So food could be kind of important right now. Put that in opposition to Jupiter, and the potential is there for going way overboard on things that feel good, particularly food. So if you're finding yourself sort of drowning your sorrows in food, beware, take it easy, go in moderation, because Jupiter is the expansion principle opposing the pleasure principle. You could just kind of go overboard and make yourself not healthy. We also have the moon sextiling that Jupiter. Remember I said moon is a trigger. So moon sextiling Jupiter just brings opportunity for emotional expression. The moon is in Scorpio, however, ruled by Pluto. That's also part of this Capricorn stellium. Not a true stellium right now. And again, by transit, a stellium in a natal chart is going to have a 7 to 10 degree orb. In transits, we only give a 2 degree orb. So this technically is not even a stellium right now. It's just a tight Capricorn grouping, but it's going to like accordion in and out of being exact stellium and then loosening up. So moon in Scorpio, there's intensity. We tend to go to emotional extremes, and things are emotionally in black and white. So it's kind of tough to get your feelings moving, even tough to sometimes access them when the moon is in Scorpio. So, be easy on yourself. It's going to be gone very soon. So that's the first change that we want to look at is, let me tick this forward by days. And let's tick it forward by hours, actually. So watching that moon go ticky, 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 tickety boo. And by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're going to be in Sagittarius. So relief is felt there. And I know when the moon went into Scorpio, which was Sunday, it was Saturday that I was really hitting the skids with moon in Libra for some reason, probably because it's going into my 12th house. But the moon in Scorpio here, again, intensity of feeling, and let me take it back there where we are right now. But it is a trigger to this group of expansion, extremity, and contraction. It's such a frustrating power struggle going on with these three: the expansion principle, the contraction principle, and intensity, domination, force in the middle of it. So yeah, we are feeling between a rock and a hard place, no doubt about it. Let's look at the fact that we have Mercury at 8 Virgo. We have Uranus at 10 Taurus. That is at an exact trine. It's within 2 degrees. And then we have this 17 degrees of Capricorn. So that kind of looks like a grand Earth trine, but it really isn't, just because of the fact that we're 7 degrees out here with Uranus and Jupiter, and particularly with outer planets. You do not give a bigger orb because they are so slow moving. So we kind of have a grand trine-ish, but not really in Earth. But we also have, even closer to a grand trine, is this water one, Moon, Venus, Neptune. Venus and Neptune are 4 degrees apart, whereas Uranus and Jupiter are 7 degrees. So we do have the potential here for a grand trine in water is going to facilitate the easy flow of feelings, so that can sort of lift that extremity of the moon in Scorpio well, forget the houses. I keep saying forget the houses because those only apply to really where I am. But with lots of trines going on, we've got the Mercury-Uranus trine, we've got a Moon-Venus trine, we've got a Moon-Neptune trine. Whether Venus and Neptune are trine or not, we've got these Venus and Neptune both trining the moon in Scorpio. So great time for psychic ability, great time to go in depth, great time to look inside yourself and get a feel of the emotional current and move some things through. A grand water trine can help you move emotions through. So I think that's all I really want to say. Oh, we've got Mars here squaring Saturn. Okay, so that a Mars-Saturn square is incredibly unpleasant because we've got Saturn being sort of ambition and the need to look for status, to achieve something. And Mars squaring it says that we can just be pushing way, way, way too hard on that, particularly Mars in Aries that just wants to go, go, go and be a pioneer, and then Saturn that wants to achieve. So be aware of that. Do not push yourself too hard. Rely on those water trines that are happening and the earth trines that are there. The Mercury-Uranus trine brings the ability to see things in really new ways, new and innovative ideas. So certainly use that, but beware of just being too hard on yourself in terms of achievement and pushing so hard that you become kind of ruthless about it and sort of steamroll over other people. So that's where, like I said, moon's in Sagittarius as of tomorrow. Hold on, let me go back here. Let's go by days again. Moon's in Sag as of tomorrow. That makes things a lot more lighthearted, a lot more fun, a lot more motivated. And by the 27th, we get moon into Capricorn. When the moon goes in Capricorn, I can work all the live long day. I can take care of all those things I've been procrastinating about and just go at it hammer and tongs. So it's very good for moving through things that you need to be responsible for that maybe you've been avoiding, and help you get those things taken care of. Then we have on the 30th, moon going into Aquarius. That certainly shakes things up. It makes you want to do some new stuff. It makes you want to clear the decks and get rid of some old stuff and just update and refresh. Let's see here. Mercury is charging forward this week. So by Sunday, we will be almost out of Virgo. Well, not almost out. We've got several days to go. I'll talk about that next week. In the meantime, and let's also look at the fact that the moon from the 28th through the 30th, 28th and 29th, is going to be passing over this stellium. So expect frustrations to mount, expect that rock in a hard place feeling and the intensity of that to just peak around the 28th and 29th, and then it moves on. Again, unless these things are really hitting your chart in a personal way, it could be just sort of a feeling that comes and goes, but you'll want to be aware of it. And that's all I've got to say for this week. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you click the like and subscribe buttons and the bell notification. You will get a notification every day because I am now posting videos every day. If you feel like donating to me for the information I'm giving you, please do it. I'm going to buy some more decks. So take care, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for another unboxing. Until then, this is the Zen Witch. Blessed be.